Hey guys, Hoodoo MX again, and I'm going to continue off of a previous video where I was changing my crankcase pressure sensor, and I'm going to show you how to change the little rubber boot. It's kind of hard to see it right up here. Let me get a light on that for you. That guy right there, that little rubber boot that connects your oil reservoir to your oil pump. And this one's a little dry rotted. I found it when I was in here changing the sensor, so I'm just gonna order one and get this changed. The problem is, if you're like me, I keep my oil reservoir topped off all the time so that I don't run out when I'm out in the woods or somewhere. So I have this whole reservoir, and the tube all the way up to the fill cap is full. So obviously this oil is expensive and I don't want to make a huge mess all over my bike. So I've got a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but we're gonna try it and see how this works. So I'm gonna get a paper towel put up under here, and I'm going to try and stick this funnel up underneath. It's kind of a long funnel up underneath that right after I pull the little clamp and disconnect the hose. I'm gonna leave the cap on the whole time so that it doesn't vent and come out quicker until I'm ready. So I'm gonna get set up here and we'll give this a try. All right, I've been told it's not stupid if it works. I've got this little jug wired on here to catch the oil. This funnel will rest right up in here underneath that tube once I pull that loose, and hopefully that will catch the oil so that I can reuse it and not make a huge mess. I'm gonna see if I can set this here while I do that. So this is gonna just be nice and handy right here. This seems like it should pull out fairly easy. And then I'm just gonna have to be quick here. There we go. It's working. So we're gonna let this drain, try to catch all the oil we can. Try not to make a huge mess, and then we'll work on getting that boot off of there. Got the cap off and it's flowing pretty good, so that it can vent. So this shouldn't take long at all. It's actually filling up pretty fast. So this was kind of a crazy idea, but it works. If you got a better idea, let me know in the comments, because I'm sure this won't be the last time. All right, that worked like a dream. Full reservoir was about 18 to 20 ounces. So it almost filled the cup all the way up. And I just got the last few little drips coming out now. Just got enough towels under here now. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that boot off. This is not the original clamp from the factory. This clamp, or the clamp that was on it, was leaking, as I've seen with pretty much all these KTMs. So that's just a regular hose clamp that I have on there, and I will be putting the same thing back on. So at this point, you're just gonna remove that, replace it with the new one, clamp it however you like, and then get this all back together. Like I said, it's kind of the same, it's an offshoot of the same video I did for the sensor. So at this point, what I have loose, obviously the oil pump is removed from the bottom of this bracket. Then this bracket gets bolted back up to the bottom of the reservoir with the 3 screws. You'll want to remount the reservoir with the screw there and the screw right there from the other side. I've got my head stays loose, both sides, and I have my head pipe off. I've got my tank off and my seat. So there's not a whole lot here. If you've gotten it to this point, you can figure out how to get it back together, obviously. Questions in the comments are always welcome. I know this was kind of brief, but it's something that's pretty common, so I wanted to address it. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.